Before we head into the video, I'd love to give a shout out to the sponsor of the channel, RL Exchange. Now, RL Exchange is a great way to buy Rocket League items and credits on any platform at the cheapest prices so that you can build your dream setup. Make sure to go and check out their website using the top link in the description and use code TXC to get yourself 3% off your order. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. In episode 21 of Trading from Nothing all the way up to the Alpha Cap. Just before we do get into the trades, I'd like to mention we're currently giving away a white octane on the Discord server. The link is in the description down below if you do want to join up. And all you have to do is head over to the giveaways channel and just make sure you click the little party emoji to enter. Once again, thank you for the crazy support on the channel. Let's try and hit 150 likes on this episode. And I hope you enjoy this one as much as the others. But anyway, let's get straight in to the trades for episode 21. Okay, so we're hopping into the first trade of the video now. The inventory is around 47,000 credits of value. We have been set back a little bit with some of the items dropping on RL Insider, such as the Forest Green Dicey, recently gone down by 300 credits. The Encryption, which has recently also gone down by 200 credits. Not looking too great, but we are still making profit. Now, the first trade, we're going to be underpaying 100 credits each for all of the items that you see on the screen, the Julian Dragons Octane and the Zomba. However, as I mentioned in a lot of previous episodes, the Octane is really high in demand. Loads of people want Octane, so I'm going to be trying to sell that for the mid value. So I'm going to be trying to sell the Julian Dragons for 900, which is the minimum, 800 rather, which is the minimum value. The Lime Octane for 1.1k, the mid value, and then 2.3k for the Zombas. Now, other items in my inventory, this atomizer that I'm selling now is actually really hard to sell. We're selling it for 475 and a shatter, which adds up to 675 credits, which is perfect because the atomizer is 600 credits minimum value. And being low in demand and hard to sell, I honestly doubted that I'd be able to even get the minimum value for this item. So getting close to the mid value is perfect. And yeah, I am going to be also focusing on selling the hard to sell items in this video, just getting them gone. So that will include the Dicey, the Encryption, and also the Tunica, which I'm sort of surprised at with the Tunica because I thought it'd be really easy to sell, but I've been stuck with it for a few days now. I think I underpaid by 700 credits, but even so, it's still been really hard to sell, and I've been trying to sell it every day, but nothing's happening with it. We also did just sell the White Zombas in the last trade. Those are a really easy item to flip for profit. If you can buy it for anything below the minimum value, it will be so easy to flip and easily get the minimum value for. We're also picking up some Sky Blue Zombas, 200 credits below the minimum value. Like the White Zombas, they're also quite high in demand, so I'll be able to sell these for the minimum value as well. I've made quite a lot of profit off of painted Zombas, which is really good. I definitely recommend buying White Zombas and White Phoenix to make profit with. They're really good to maybe buy 100 or 200 credits below the minimum value for each of them and then just flip for the minimum value. Any Octanes as well, I highly suggest you pick up. Once again, anything below the minimum value for the Octane will basically guarantee you profit. And just try and get mid value for every single Octane, maybe apart from White. I think White's currently going for around 17 or 17.5 on Xbox, so any other painted Octanes you should be fine with. We are also picking up some Crimson. We're picking up some Crimson Zombas. I tried really hard to underpay by 200 credits. We managed to underpay by 150 in the end, which is still good, but if I underpaid by 50 credits more on every item, I'd be making a lot of profit and it would add up. But anyway, we should be able to sell this like the Sky Blue one for the minimum value, which is perfect. So another 150 credits profit there once I do sell the Zomba. And I'm pretty sure it only took me about 5 minutes to sell, which is really good because right now trading is a little bit dead. The market isn't looking too great. So you're lucky if you sell any item within about 10 or 20 minutes, to be honest. And yesterday I did have a really good run of trades. I think I got about 10 trades in an hour, which is basically unheard of now. I'm usually getting about 3 or 4, so I would have struggled to get this video out if I didn't have that really good hour of trading. And yeah, just right now, like I said, market's pretty dead. Hopefully we will see a revive with the market around Christmas time, when people are on Christmas break, spending a little bit more time on Rocket League. And also we might see the Golden Gift 22, which would be perfect to get another golden crate. It means more content, and hopefully more trading as well. Now we do get another good trade here. We're picking up a purple octane. Now it's just 100 credits below the minimum value. However, as I've mentioned, octanes are really high in demand, so I'm going to be trying to get the mid value for this, which will be 900 credits. So if I manage to do that, we're actually making 200 credits profit on that item. Now I've said in a lot of recent nothing to something videos, I'm trying to make at least 100 credits profit per trade. This just means that I'm making well, with 15 trades per episode, I'm making around or at least 1,000 credits profit per episode, which is perfect. Now I do just want to draw your attention to the Crimson Dices in my inventory. Now I was speaking about something else when we did that trade, but they're actually valued at 2,900 credits and we paid 1,870, so we're actually getting over 1,000 credits profit on that trade if we do manage to sell them for the minimum value, which is perfect. Because as I've just mentioned, I'm trying to make around 100 credits profit per trade. They are going to be hard to sell. I've been stuck with the forest green ones for a while, but that is a really good trade, and I would highly advise buying Dices, Tunicas, and Sunbursts if you are paying anywhere between 500 and 1k below the minimum value. Now, we do get a perfect trade here as well. We are selling both of these items for the minimum value, but the main thing is that we're selling 2 items in one trade, which basically just saves me time, so I won't have to go and sell those items separately. But anyway, the inventory is looking very solid right now. We do have hard to sell items such as the Dices, the Encryption, which I'm working on selling, and also the Titanium White Tunica. Now the White Tunica I actually thought would be a lot easier to sell than what they are. I picked them up for 2.2k. Still yet to sell them a couple days on, which is a little bit annoying. We are selling on the Crimson Zombies in this trade, 500 credits. So as I mentioned earlier, we bought them for 350, so that is going to guarantee us the 150 credits profit from that trade as well. Now, we still have a lot of credits, but what I like to do is just keep a load of credits in my inventory, just so that I have a basic idea of what the inventory is worth. I don't like having loads of items in my inventory. I like to manage it and maybe have around 5 to 10 items at a time, and sometimes I just like to try and sell everything so that I've got a neat inventory and I can just start buying items again. But we did just manage to sell on the forest green Dicey, which is perfect. We've had them for ages and we finally got them gone. Now we actually only ended up making 100 credits profit on them, which is a little bit annoying. However, they did drop, so I guess I'm still lucky that I made some profit on them. And oh my days, we sell the other Dicey. So lucky. So I've been struggling to sell Dices for ages. I think in the last episode I sold Dices back to back, just like this episode. I spent 5 minutes trying to sell 2 Dices and sold them both in that amount of time after having them for weeks. And then we did manage to sell the forest green one after having it for weeks, and then also the crimson one, which I bought the same day for 1,000 credits below the minimum value. We sold that on, so that is going to be 1,000 credits profit from the crimson Dicey as well, which is amazing. Now we're also selling the Shattered On. Cheap black markets are pretty hard to sell, so I'm also glad to see this gone as well. But yeah, I just listed them. I listed this one up on RL Trading Post, I think, and that was gone in a couple of hours. But I didn't really have to do anything with the post. I just let it sit there, and eventually we did manage to get it sold. But the thing I've got to work on selling now is this Encryption and the Tunica. The Octanes will be pretty easy as well. But yeah, we only have 4 items now. We're selling another one right now. But I think what I'm going to do is just try and get everything gone. Neaten up the inventory, get rid of all the hard to sell items, and then start trading again. But yeah, we are going to be selling this on for 900 credits. So as I mentioned earlier, that is going to be the mid value. We picked it up for 700, sold at 900, 200 credits profit. That is going to be perfect. But anyway, that is also going to bring us to the end of the episode. Hopefully you have enjoyed this one, and if you have, make sure to drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and yeah, make sure to turn post notifications on so that you can be the first to watch my videos when I upload. But apart from that, make sure to comment. We'll go with Painted Dicey. Comment Painted Dicey down below if you have watched this far, and I'll make sure to drop a reply to your comment. But once again, thank you so much for the support on the videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.